Hello, I'm here in Church Street on this busy Friday afternoon. It looks like it's going to rain. I'll get this video done soon as. Speaking to a friend before on totally unrelated matters what I speak about in these videos. And he spoke about he'd been talking to a bus driver that's been driving the 14C bus for 25 years. The bus driver, or should I say, I'll just go back a bit, the 14C, it travels from Kirby now. It used to just be Gilmore's Croxton, but it travels from Kirby into the city centre, from the city centre back to Kirby, but it travels through Norris Green, where I live, along Breck Road into the city centre. Anyway, a friend of mine had been talking to this bus driver that had drove the 14C for 25 years and said in the past 5 years, the change of the bus composition, if that's the right word, was literally unbelievable. What he said was now happening is that once the bus reached Norris Green, by the time it got to Breck Road, you wouldn't think you were in Norris Green, Anfield, you were in some other part of the world, or maybe some other part of the country. He said the change was unbelievable, the amount of new arrivals now getting on the bus. He said he'd never seen anything like it. The past 5 years, he said the change had just been, he said it's just unbelievable. He said it's really happened that fast. Now, this is what I spoke about the change on the 14C bus, and there's other bus routes. I'm getting other reports from other bus routes of similar, but I'll stick with the 14C because I've travelled on that, so I've got personal experience. So I've spoken about the 14C and new arrivals now taking up at least at times 50% of the space seats on the bus. By no means am I saying new arrivals should walk or not get the bus, of course not. What I'm saying is that the more new arrivals that are dispersed in our city, the less seats and space on public transport. Also, that'll reflect regarding doctors, dentists, schools, kids, young kids trying to get a place in their school of choice, then have to go to a school outside the area because they're competing with the migrant baby boom. I've spoke about that. So it reflects on many services across the city. Actually, excuse me, it's really getting busy now. So the bus driver at 25 years, he reinforced what I have been saying in my videos, how cultural change and the amount of new arrivals being dispersed in our city is impacting on things like transport, doctors, dentists, A&Es, schools, the whole lot. So it's not something Joe Owens is exaggerating or even making up. It's real and present. This is what is happening. Our city is not only changing culturally, where we're losing our Scouse character, identity, culture, ways, beliefs, values, standards. It's also impacting upon the city economically, right? Because all this, as I've said, new arrivals being dispersed in our city, especially in areas that are already under immense strain with regarding urban decline. So it's having a massive impact on our city. It's not Joe Owens coming down here making things up or wanting to cause trouble. But the complete opposite. I'm bringing this message to the good people of this city as to what is happening. Now, a lot of people in this city really don't need Joe Owens to tell them what's happening. They already know. But I'll be here for those that may not get out as much and see what's happening to our glorious city, right? And also, I'm your voice, right? You, the people, you don't have to do anything. I'll do everything. I'll do all the hard work. All I ask for is for you to vote for myself or similar candidates. I'll be standing, as I say, in Wavertree in the forthcoming general election. People can vote for Joe Owens. Those in Kensington and Fairfield that voted for Joe Owens can vote again. Those that weren't sure can vote, give Joe Owens a try this time. But anyway, getting back to what I'm saying, the bus driver, 25 years driving the 14C bus. It's now unrecognisable. The past 5 years, as I say, the change, he said, has been remarkable. It's just astounding how quick this is happening. And if the 14C is a microcosm of what's happening, and then cultural changes are changing this city even quicker than I thought. And also, like I've said, it's not only on a cultural level, it's on an economic level, right? We don't want our kids or grandkids competing with the new arrivals and their kids and their grandkids. This is our city. Small amounts of new arrivals coming into our city is okay. That is not a problem, right? But that's not what's happening, right? There is too many being dispersed here. You'd have to excuse me, it's really getting busy. There are too many being dispersed here. It's changing our Scouts' character, identity, culture. It's impacting on the city services economically, and even in the sense of like waiting longer for doctors, dentists, getting on the bus, having to stand on, maybe not even getting on the bus because there's too many people now being dispersed in the city, and you're competing with more and more passengers. And again, like I've said in other videos, the iron law of supply and demand can't be denied, right? It can't be cheated. When the supply can't keep up with the demand, bang, you've got problems. And that's now what's happening, not just in Liverpool, but right across the city, the country. You have to excuse me, it's getting really busy here. Right, so, as I say, I bring this message once again because it reinforces everything that Joe Owens is saying in these videos. The bus driver of 25 years. Okay, sir. Billy, oh, Billy, give me 2 minutes, sir. I'll finish this video and I remember now. Did we go for a meal? We did. Right, I've just met a good friend, folks, so I'll have to go. Okay, thank you. Hello, sorry for that abrupt end. I just bumped into some really nice people, old friends. They're also shocked as to what's happening to our glorious city. I'll leave some screenshots, they're really nice people. Right, okay, thank you.